don't pay any money to any agent. Don't go to the private university first. Second thing is, in Germany, the public university certificates are more value than the private university certificate.
When we cook these spices in the kitchen, we don't know this because we've been living whole lives in India that these spices have a certain smell. And this smell is definitely recognized.
Here, if you buy the train ticket in advance, 1 month in advance, you will get at least 50% cheaper.
You can get everything here.
Instruction, don't bring anything here. Even they encourage you, even if you speak broken German, they say, oh, you are speaking very good German.
Exactly.
The second thing is where I'm telling you, before coming to Germany, at least get B1 certificate. Time management, that is very important for them. Without time management, they don't get money.
We use AI tools to help you find the best. Don't get fooled and do your own research. Hi and welcome to East Germany podcast. Today we have a special guest, I'd rather say expert, Mr. Parmeshwar Iyer, and he has recently retired from the Central Foreign Authority of NRW, Germany, or as we say it in German, ZAB, Zentrale Ausländerbehörde, where he was responsible for most of the South Asian countries for their legal and illegal issues, for example, India, Pakistan, Nepal, Bhutan, Sri Lanka. He handled all their illegal issues. Right now, he spends most of his time in giving back to the society, some religious activities, and he's trying very hard to build up and come up with the Indian community here in Bielefeld. He came to Germany in 1984 October, and it's already 40 years that he's been here now. Since last 26 years, he's also been a German citizen, or as we say, a passport holder. He has also helped during his time in his office, helping hundreds of people integrate into the German culture. He's a very busy man, but we thank him for finding some good time for us to teach us some things, and through us, you guys also. Welcome, sir.
Thank you. Welcome for inviting me for this nice opportunity to give some advice to our people in this way.
Yeah. I think also when we talk a little casually in a podcast format, I think more people get to know about this and they can relate more to us.
Yeah, as you said, I am almost 40 years here. Next month, my 40 years is going to be finished in Germany.
Wow.
And went through several things. When I came in 1984, there are very few South Asians, especially Indians over here.
Okay.
You don't get any super Indian supermarket or Indian groceries or Indian spices. And we had to struggle a lot to get all these items. All these groceries, Indian items started here because of the Sri Lankan Tamils came over here. They have started all these so-called Indian shop.
Okay.
Most of the Indian shops are run by Sri Lankans.
Yeah, I mean the most famous, the Jaffna store, is
yes,
also
in
the Sri
Bielefeld,
Lankan one.
where we are living, that is in Northern Westphalen. There is a city, it's called Bielefeld, Bielefeld.
Yeah.
And there is a big Sri Lankan shop is there that's called Jaffna stores. You find everything which you don't get it in India, but you will find it here.
Perfect.
Drumstick, curry leaves, coriander leaves, everything you get here. Every week, twice a week, you will get fresh. That is regarding your food items. Yes.
So do you think these Indian shops are already in most of the cities throughout Germany?
Everywhere you find, everywhere. I mean, most of the big cities, or rather even middle class city, you will find. Maybe some villages you don't find it, but there you have to travel 20 kilometers, 30 kilometers, maybe once a week or once a month or twice a month. You can get all these items.
Yeah, but also online deliveries.
Yeah,
possible.
nowadays there is also online deliveries there. Even these shops are doing online delivery. You can give them instruction, and every month they will send you the items, whatever you want.
Then students coming here, and you don't have to pack your bags with spices and rice and everything. You can get everything here nowadays.
I will 100% agree with your instruction. Don't bring anything, everything. Even the normal German supermarket, you will find all sort of rice. Basmati rice, parboiled rice, jasmine rice, long corn rice, USA rice. You find everything. Even the chili powder. Nowadays, in every season, they are giving Asian items.
Okay.
In all these supermarket, the cheap supermarket, so-called Aldi and Lidl. In the season, they are bringing you all these Asian items, gingerly oil, ghee, all these items. You will find noodles, Maggi, everything it is available. Therefore,
perfect.
don't bring anything over here. Before bringing something, you ask some of your friends whether it is useful to bring it or not.
Yeah, perfect. And also, when people they come through us, we also provide you professional list with things that you need to bring and things you need to avoid, so that you don't come up with the heavy luggage on the airport.
That is correct.
Yeah. So to begin with, let's start with Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Let me ask you the very normal question. 40 years ago, you came to Germany. Why Germany? When you knew there would be a completely different language, and which still is a problem for many students when they consider moving abroad. They don't consider Germany as a top priority country because of a different culture, different language. Why should students coming, looking forward to moving abroad, should choose Germany?
Yes. You said different culture, different
Languages,
languages. Different culture is everywhere where you go out of India.
yeah. True.
Correct or not? That
True.
is, we will keep it on the side, because that is always, this cultural shock is everywhere it is there.
Yeah.
And the language, yes. Language, it is a different thing in Germany. But nowadays, when we came, it is different in 40 years before. Nowadays, in the school, from the first class itself, in the preliminary school, first standard itself, they are starting English for their children.
Yeah.
Earlier, it is after third or fourth class. Now, from the first standard itself, they are starting English.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And nowadays, everywhere, most of the youngsters who are less than 35, 40, they all speak rather good English, little educated level.
Yeah.
Rather, most of the people, yes, they speak English. And therefore, you can some other way manage over here. And some people also like to speak English. Some
Okay.
Germans.
Okay.
To practice their English, so they want to show that I can speak other language also.
Okay.
But I will suggest, from South Indian person, if I want to come to Delhi and stay there for 1 year, it's better to learn Hindi. Am I correct?
Of course.
Similar like that, you are coming to Germany forever, 99% forever. Maybe 1 or 2% people, they will go back, one or other reason. But 98, 99 percentage people, they will remain in Germany, or they will remain in Europe. And therefore, to learning one language, you are putting one extra window into your house.
Wow.
Understood?
Yeah.
Therefore, please learn the German language, and please learn something about German structure, German punctuality, German focus.
Yeah.
Please learn something. Here is 7 o'clock is 6:55, not 7:15. I got my bus delayed. That no. Then you take the first bus. Even it is snowing and minus 20 degree, officer, my boss will come at 8 o'clock or 7:55. He will come. He won't come at 8:15. They will start accordingly. Yeah, it is snowing. Yesterday they have seen, and they will start half an hour in advance with that. They will come on
perfect.
time to office.
Yeah.
Okay, they never tell any excuse.
Yeah, and also speaking on the language perspective, many people who even start learning German are a little afraid to speak German in front of Germans or other people. For this, I'd like to say, imagine if you're in India or back in your own home countries, imagine a foreigner coming to your country. For example, a foreigner or a German comes to India and he tries to speak broken Hindi or a little bit, he tries his best. As an Indian, I would be really happy seeing a foreigner trying to speak my language and adopt. I would not criticize him, rather I'd start to help him. Similarly, when you come to Germany and you try with your broken German, but you know you're learning, and you try to speak in front of Germans or other people, they'll be happy to see that.
And even they encourage you. Even if you speak broken German, they say, "Oh, you are speaking very good German."
Exactly.
They encourage you in such a way. They never say anything bad about your German.
Yeah.
They encourage you. They are so happy that you are speaking German. And second thing is, where I'm telling you, before coming to Germany, at least get B1 certificate. With that, you can move around here. You can go for shopping. You can get into the bus. You can get into the train. You can understand what is in the timetable in the railway station or everywhere. It is better to have B1 certificate before coming to Germany. And one more thing I wanted to tell you. this is not only for the student, for the generally even the people who have got a job and coming over to Germany to work over here. For them also, to have B1 certificate is always help you, because in an office meeting they will discuss everything in German language more than 2 hours, but you don't understand anything. Because of you, they will make a small highlights what has happened in last 2 hours into 10 minutes in English.
Exactly.
That's mean you don't know what happened the rest of the time.
Yeah.
You will get only filtered informations.
Yeah.
Therefore, I will suggest to learn German at least B1 level and come over here. Then you will have better position here. You will understand what is going on here.
Perfect. When we talk about the whole journey of coming to Germany, usually people don't talk about the whole journey. They just think about, okay, we got the admissions, that's it. But the thing is, there are, let's say we divided the journey in 4 parts. One initial part is when you're in your home countries and you're planning to come here. Second is the transition phase when you're preparing admissions and everything. Third is your initial days in Germany, and 4 your later stages in Germany. This is the whole life cycle when you consider a person moving abroad, or especially to Germany. Starting with the very first phase, when we talk about choosing a university coming to Germany. Germany is very famous for its public universities where they don't charge students tuition fees. There are also possibilities of private universities, but Germany is very well known for the public universities. So when I suggest people coming to Germany, I always say target the public universities. What are your views on it?
Yes, in Germany, 99% of universities are public university. Only 5% university are private university. First, I will tell to the Indian student, don't pay any money to
Any agent.
any agent and
Yeah.
they get confused. And most of these agents, they try to put you in the private
Private,
university where these agents get money from this private university. They always suggest you go to the private. Don't go to the private university first. Second thing is, in Germany, that public university certificates are more value than the private university certificate.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that our people, they don't
They don't
know
know,
it, that I'm
okay.
telling you. And you can straight away apply into the university straight away. You don't need any brokers or any agent in between. You can straight away apply into the universities, and straight away you will get the admission first. After you had to find out over the internet in which universities are suitable for your studies. There are university, they are good for social studies. For an example, B-level university, social study, biology, and now medical also started since last 2 years.
Yeah.
And B-level is specialized for social studies and bio and biochemistry.
Yeah.
And mathematics also is very
Yeah.
famous. Similar like that, if you go to Aachen University, they are specialized in engineering.
Yes.
This is very famous Aachen University. Therefore, you have to see which university is suitable for you, for your study.
Exactly. For the students who contact us for helping them coming to Germany, first thing we say is also the same. Don't go to any agent or consultancy.
Yes.
Because what happens is these agencies will try to put you, as you said, in private universities. They will charge you very minimal fees, but when you pay your fees to the university in 18-20 lakh rupees, from there they will get their commissions.
Yeah.
On the other hand, the public universities, they don't charge students any tuition fees. Why would they collaborate with any agent or consultancy and give them commission when they're not even charging fees from the students? So if any agent or consultancy is saying to you that we are tied up with the public universities, it's a complete lie. Don't get fooled and do your own research. For students who come to us to come into Germany, we help them. We use AI tools to help you find the best university based on what studies you have already done, based on your backgrounds, and what you aspire to do in the future. So we find out both past and future, and then we help students find the perfect university, as you said. Moving on, then after once you are done with your acceptance from the university, then comes the visa application and passport and all the document stuff. What are your views on that?
Yes. Though you don't think that you got the admission, you will get the visa immediately. No. The German embassy, they are all government servant or civil servant, the consular department. They will work according to their system, not on your urgency. They have got their rules and regulations. They have to check with the university whether you are enrolled in this university and etc. And I will suggest try to get the enrollment earlier. With that, you can apply for the visa. Generally, this visa procedure is it can take up to 3 months.
Okay.
It can take up to, sometime you will get faster, but I will suggest you get the enrollment in advance. With that, you can apply for the visa. And second thing is, you have to understand the embassy is working, German embassy. It is correct, 365 days, and Monday to Friday they are working. But if the German universities and German school are having holiday, these German staff who are working in India or any other German embassies, they go on holiday with their children because their colleges, the school is closed.
Yeah.
That means if the 20 people are working at the consular division, maybe only 5% is working only for emergency purpose.
Yeah.
That period, that 6 weeks, you don't get any visa, or very rare you get visa. Therefore, please apply in advance. With that, there is no hectic will take place.
Yeah. Now, this is something that people who apply, for example, me also, when I came, I didn't know about all this stuff.
Yeah.
Like what happens behind the doors of the embassy. We don't know if there's a holiday in Germany, the work will stop in India. But this is actually how it is.
And there also one more thing I had to tell you. There is not only one visa person working. There will be different people are working for the visa department. One officer is responsible for the A to M. Other officer is responsible for N to S. Other officer is working with S to Z. One person is faster, he make things easier. Other person little tighter. Other person is more tighter. It will you and me have applied on the same time to get the visa, but you got it faster. My visa I not yet come. It can happen. You don't need to get panic. Oh, brilliant, you got the visa, but I didn't get the visa. No, he is working differently, and you are working. Maybe your staffs are faster, my staffs are ill. They are not there to issue the visa.
Okay, so the visa files are segregated alphabetically.
Yeah, alphabetically.
Okay, so this is also a very big doubt and also big concern for students watching, that sometimes when two friends apply at the same time, somebody gets faster, somebody. But don't worry about it. Everyone's visa is being processed. Also, the German embassy is working very hard. We know about that, and also the staff at VFS.
And we talk here about the genuine cases. There will be some forced cases also. Therefore, embassy is very careful.
Yeah.
People try to play, you know it.
Yeah, a couple of years ago, an association known as APS was launched. This organization is solely focused on verifying the certificates people are applying with. Because we know many people, there are cases where students with fake documents, they try to apply for the visa. Germany is totally against fake things and pretending to be. So that's why they verify everything. And this verification needs to be done even before you apply for the university. So you can't even apply for the university without the verification.
Normally, if you apply student visa, you have to hand over your degree certificate.
Yeah.
This certificate will be verified from the same university. Normally, they will send request to that university, and university must reply. And sometime, even one of my case, I know it, and his wife got it, because he is from Delhi and he is from Chennai. He didn't get it. But then I told him some other way that we can ask the embassy why it is getting delayed, and we got the information from the embassy that we have sent the request, and the university until now we didn't get any reply from the university.
Okay.
Then this guy has contacted, went to Chennai and asked a clerk over there, the request is lying for last 3 weeks.
Okay. Okay.
Then they know it how to get her work done, and he went there, and after that the recommendation came, everything is genuine. Then he got the visa.
Yeah, this means that everything you apply for your visa is verified. If you try to get through with something fake, it won't work out, and there's a high chance you will not get your visa.
Now,
as well.
once your certificates are not genuine, if they come to know, your name will become in the blacklist.
Okay.
In the embassy. Nowadays, embassy, they have the European computer. All these European countries' computer, it will go X date of birth, so and so, place of birth, passport, blah blah, everything. We have rejected the visa. This will be, you cannot apply anywhere in any European country, either in Italy or France or here. It is in that computer with your name and the date of birth, place of birth, everything.
So if you try to play smart, You are in soup for the whole
You are
European
soup.
country.
You cannot. You will think that I will go to Italy. Now it is all computerized. They can all see.
Mm.
Once you put your name in their computer, oh, he has applied in Italy visa, it was rejected. He has applied French visa, already it will come immediately.
Wow.
And this information officially it should remain 7 years, but mostly it will remain at least 15 years. Who will take out? No one. They have no
Yeah.
time to remove it.
Okay. Wow.
Understood?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now, if successfully, when you have your all original certificates verified and you get stamped
That
with
is
your
generally,
visa,
yes, 99% they are producing original. Only very couple of people, they
Yeah.
make all this nonsense. That is the reason we are getting into so much of trouble.
yeah.
Yeah.
Now the next thing, and also when we did surveys and seminars in Delhi, we found out that finding an accommodation is the biggest pain point for students who are coming to Germany. Especially when we talk to female students, it's the biggest concern for not just the students but also for their parents. That before they leave their own home countries, their own home, do they have a place in the new country to stay where they can go in the night so they didn't have to wander around and begging for mercy from some friends or some people they know? And also especially in the intake periods like in the winter semester, October September months, or in the summer semester, April, all the students are coming to the university. There's all sort of new admissions going on, so all the places are booked. What are your tips in finding accommodation for students coming over here?
I will suggest one point you are correct. But in other way around, if you have some, as I told you, if you have some German language idea, if you have some German geographical idea, if you have a German system idea, then you will find here or there some accommodation within your financial frame.
Okay.
It is possible. But you had to look into that eBay Kleinanzeiger. I can show you now itself how many flats are available. Okay? And you have to register into different Wohnbaugesellschaft. That's mean who are renting the houses. And in the university itself, they have university accommodation. That's what I told you. If you register in very much in advance, you may have the chance to get their room for very
Cheap.
less
Very good
rent.
price.
Yeah, very good price, including everything.
Okay.
And therefore, that's what I told you. Book it. You apply in advance with it. You will have much time to find everything. And if you know the German language, or if you have some friends who are already here, in the even now itself, I can show you in the eBay Kleinanzeiger here, and how many small flats are available for 350 to 400 euro.
Okay.
It is possible. You can get, but only thing is, that's what I told you. Before coming to, for an example, I will tell you, please. Around couple of years back, some factories over here, 14 factories in Bielefeld, in the surrounding area, they wanted to go to Tamil Nadu for business purpose.
Okay.
Wow. For business purpose for 2 weeks. The IHK, Industry und Handelskammer, that German Chamber of Commerce chief called me, Paramesh, there are 14 people going to your area and please give them 2 hours class. This week 1 hour, next week 1 hour. How to behave in Chennai. How to
Behave in Chennai.
They are going on a business purpose and they don't want to stay there only for 2 weeks. And within these 2 weeks, they don't want to make any mistake and they want to learn something from my mouth. How to behave in Chennai. And your people are coming forever to Germany and I don't want to say you have zero idea, but you have very limited information about Germany. About the public transport, about the shopping opening time. And second thing is, lot of people who have already given the flat to some Indian, they have made some bad experience because you don't know how to keep a flat in Germany.
To me also there was some
This
cases.
is things here. Please learn it in the internet. You go to the German health department. There is an instruction how to open the window, how many minutes you have to open the window, how many minutes you have to open the bathroom window. Everything it is mentioned. How to, yeah, okay, in winter it is cold, but even it is cold, you can't keep the window closed. You have to open it with that your fresh air will come inside. And second thing is, you yourself told me that when you are sleeping, you on the heater in the bedroom. No, it is not allowed.
Yeah.
It is not good for your skin, not good for your nose, not good for your stim and
Throat.
what is
Throat.
stim and the throat.
Yeah.
Yeah, and therefore there are systems which you have to learn from
We
the
will
Google.
come to that part also.
Yeah, later. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Because people made bad experience. That's what.
Now, when we are done with
But
the
you will get flat here.
okay.
Sufficient flats are here, sufficient accommodation here. But you have to present yourself, yourself also. And most of the house owners, they expect that you will speak at least some limited German with that he can communicate. Because most of the flat, I told you, the youngsters, they speak English. The most of the house owners are
Older people.
and
Yes.
they expect that you have to speak their language.
Exactly. Yeah.
If you speak rather good language, definitely you will get a flat faster than a person who don't speak German.
One more benefit of learning German before you come here, especially even if your course is in English, the medium of conversation or teaching is in English, it's always, always, always better to learn German before coming here. Do as much as you can. A1, A2, B1, B2, as much as possible. Do it before coming here. It's always an advantage.
There
Now-
I had to tell you small tips.
Yeah.
Once you come over here, one day you will become ill. You
Okay.
have to go to the doctor.
Yeah.
Generally, most of the doctors, they speak English. But who is working on the reception, if they are intelligent, they don't come to this job.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
You cannot expect that they will speak with you English.
English, yes.
Maybe some or other they like to speak, but there is generally there are most of these people who are working in this in that counters, they are all foreign background, maybe some East European countries, and they don't speak English. They speak either German or their own mother tongue.
Okay.
Therefore, it is better that you come with some German qualification. With that, you can communicate some emergency situation. For an example, even go to ambulance for emergency, you need German.
Exactly.
You need 112 or 110. You need that telephone number. You have to speak German.
Speak German. Exactly.
Yeah.
We'll come back to that later or in the podcast. But right now, let's say people are done with their visas, found an accommodation. Now they're curious to know about the German culture a little bit. How are German people? How do they behave? So, for example, what I know a little bit about German people is they're very straightforward. They don't hide anything from you. Yes is yes, no is no. And we come from a background, let's say Indian or South Asian people, we are little emotional, little sensitive people. They're very logical people, straight to your face. And you've already been here for 40 years. You know this better than anyone because you come from an Indian background and you've been here for 40 years almost. I'd say you're almost German now. What are your views on people who are coming here and want to know what German people are like?
It is not like British country here. Germany is totally different.
Okay.
Even they have a PhD certificate, doctor. They never wear tie or coat. They come with very simple T-shirt and everything.
Okay.
And here, the system works differently compared to America or Australia or UK. Here, even if we are paisa, they think that, what is my purpose? I had to go from my house to my university, that is 5 kilometers. I buy a small car, that is more than enough for me. You think about their utility. They don't want to show out. That is their system here. Even they have paisa, but they think that this is only from here to university, and for shopping, I will have a small car. That is the first way of thinking.
Yeah.
And second thing is, here, if people say your house owner, or for an example, once you come over here, first you had to, shall we start this?
Yeah, definitely. Go
You
for it.
had to register yourself in the German authority in which address you are going to
Oh, no.
remain.
This will come on. This
That's
is very
okay.
crucial because this is a very important
crucial,
part.
okay.
We're just talking about German values. Like
German
you
values,
said, punctuality.
they are very supportively. They will support you. But only thing is, if they ask you, you want to have a cup of coffee, if you want to drink, you have to say yes. If you say no, they all drink coffee and you will sit there without coffee.
Yeah, because in Indian household it's so you have
Yeah,
to say
because India
twice
we
or
will ask,
thrice.
yeah, Priyanji, please, one more, we
Please.
will ask, then you will say yes. But here they will ask only once, you want to drink a cup of coffee or cup of tea,
Yeah.
you have to say yes or no. When you say no, then you don't get and they will drink.
Yeah. Perfect. So,
That
so
is
be
their
straightforward.
yeah, very straightforward.
Yeah.
Very straightforward. And the one big advantage is, if Yemen trusts you, they will do everything for you.
Okay.
If they trust you, if you make that impression to them, then they will do everything for you. Even they will finance you, they will do everything for you if they trust you. This trust you had to, some other way, you had to impress them.
This I've also experienced personally. One of my best friends is Lewis, and he's German, and he has been my best friend. He helps me through all many things how I expect an Indian friend would. So yeah, they take their time to build up the friendship, but once you are there, they're very helpful, and you can
And
expect anything from them.
Here the punctuality is very important. Don't give any excuse, because we know all the excuses. I have fever, bus is delayed, train is delayed, that is delayed, this is delayed. No, nothing is delayed. You are coming late. That's all.
Yeah.
Eh?
Okay.
You
Yeah.
had to take in advance all those things. You had to make it, and here 7 o'clock is 6:55. This is my opinion.
And also, I'd say if by any chance you're running late, inform the people.
In advance,
Yeah.
you have a mobile call. Here I am waiting for the bus, so my train is missed, and here you can make a photograph or keep it. With that, they don't lose your trust.
Yes. Exactly.
Understood?
Yeah. Perfect. And also, like coming to Germany, there are many small things that we as Indians we forget. For example, and when I was studying in first semester, there were many complaints about the Indian students. A very small complaint was they don't close the door behind them.
I
They
will
don't
come back
put
to
the
that.
chair back to the place.
I will explain them if you want.
Yeah.
In German system, that you have to learn. This is a cold country. If you open the room door, then the cold come inside. Therefore, when you are entering the classroom or university room, after opening the door, you come inside and close the door. But don't close the door with a big noise. You keep the lever down and close the door and leave the lever. With that, you don't irritate anyone. There is a no noise coming out. That is very important. Second thing is, when you are sitting on a dining table, after finishing your food, you have to keep the chair again back near to the table. Don't leave the chair like that and go. You have to keep the chair back. It is very important.
Yeah, and not just in the place where you eat, but also, for example, in a conference, in a meeting, or just in a classroom.
For an example, I was
Yeah,
telling that.
put this
Everywhere
chair
when you are
back.
sitting, you have to keep the chair back.
And the door thing is also to be followed in the house when you open the bathroom, when you open your own room's door. Because someone, as you once said, someone has to work 6 a.m. in the morning.
4 a.m. They have to get up at 3 o'clock, and if you blast the door and it make lot of noise, and he cannot sleep.
They cannot sleep, exactly. Put the chair back. Yeah. Especially about bathroom habits when we talk about. Let's talk about urination or when you go for nature's call. I've learned this in Germany that even males, they don't stand and pee. They have to sit on the toilet and pee. What's the thing behind this?
I will come back to you. In India, we are having wet toilet.
Yeah.
In Germany, we are having dry toilet.
Okay.
Okay, see the difference. In Germany, in the toilet, you don't see single drop of water on the floor. We don't use water, we use only toilet paper here. First. And second thing is, my wife is a kindergarten leader, and they are teaching even 1-year-old child to sit and urinate. Even as a boy or girl, they have to sit and urinate. And I will tell you, I am telling you, the boys are not even single millimeter better than a woman or girl. If they can sit and urinate, why can't you sit and urinate? Whatever you do, you can put the commode, whatever as it is up, and you can urinate, but still everywhere it is splitting.
Exactly.
And therefore, this smell which is going outside, this is a dry toilet, not like India, it's a wet toilet. That smell is take 1 week time to take it away from the toilet. Therefore, you have to sit and urinate here generally.
Yeah.
That you have to learn. You are not, I am telling you, very common, I am telling you, whether people are angry or not, these boys are not even a single millimeter better than a girl, because the girl, they have to sit and urinate. And why can't you do same like a girl here?
Yeah. Also, because this is a cold country, if you keep the bathroom wet, for example, after you take a shower, you don't wipe the walls or you
That
don't
we
keep
will
it
come
dry.
back to you. If you
Okay.
have a shower, it is, that's what I told you. It is
Yeah.
a wet toilet. You have a, how do you call that?
A wiper.
Wiper. And everywhere you will have a wiper. If you don't have the wiper in your flat and you have to buy this wiper that is very cheap, 2 to 3 euro, maximum 5 euro, maybe you will get for 1 euro also.
Yeah.
That wiper, you had to wipe the tiles and you had to wipe the glass and everything. With that, it's look nice. Otherwise, the water drops is there on the glass and the tiles. It's look very bad.
Not
Even
just
after with the wiper, I am wiping with a towel also.
Towel also.
With that, it looks nice.
Yeah, and not just about the looks, but because it's a cold country, if you leave it wet, algae or fungus develops,
It
and
definitely.
that's completely hazardous to your health. And I've seen many bathrooms, especially in student apartments, they don't know this stuff, and they're wet, and black fungus or black mold develops in the corners and in the showers. Shower is a place where you go to clean yourself. How can it be a place where you have fungus or molds developed?
That's what I told you before coming to Germany. Go to the German health department, Gesundheitsamt.
Yeah.
They have their information. They have. You can go to Google and find out how to use a toilet in Germany. You will find it. That's what I am telling you. These business people, they are going 2 weeks to India and they want to know from my mouth how to behave in Chennai.
Yeah.
And here you are coming forever, and without knowing all these basic information, it is very difficult for you. That's also one of the main reason Indian don't get the flat in Germany. Even if you get a flat, it may be very old or some other people they don't want to have, because we are not using it in a proper way. And that's one more other thing I have to tell you. India, we all go to the toilet with slippers. Here, the toilets are much better than the kitchen and the dining room, and therefore you don't need the slipper. You can go with the barefoot over there.
Wow, bare feet.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Barefoots, barefoot,
Because I know how hygienic Germans keep their bathrooms, especially. Okay, and also one thing about when there was this issue, especially with Indian students, after they got an accommodation from the housemaster, or how do you say housemaster?
The
in
house
English?
owner.
House owner.
Yeah.
Is cooking. Because as Indians, we come from a lot of spices and stuff, and when we cook these spices in the kitchen, we don't know this because we've been living whole lives in India, that these spices have a certain smell, and this smell is definitely recognizable in these countries. How many times I've been in a tram where some Indian or South Asian person passes by me and I can smell the spices off of this guy. And this is not a bad thing, but this is something to be considerate about. While cooking in the kitchen, what should you consider? Opening the window or the exhaust fan or the clothes and stuff.
Try to open the window. At least you can make it a little bit open.
Half, yeah.
And you can on the exhaust.
Exhaust,
And
yeah.
second thing is close the door. With that, this smell won't go to your bedroom, or this smell won't go to your jacket, or you go to your clothes. You will wear the jacket, and if you go out in the bus, everybody will smell that Indian person is coming.
Yeah, exactly.
And even my office earlier is when some Indian is waiting outside. My other colleague, Paramesh, there's one Indian is waiting outside. How do you know? Because that curry smell is coming.
Okay. Yeah.
And therefore you don't feel that, but the strange people, they immediately smell that.
Yeah.
Therefore try to keep your jacket on the balcony or wherever you keep it. Close the kitchen door. That smell won't go to the other room.
Rooms, yes.
Understood?
Exactly. I mean,
And while you are cooking also in Germany, you will have different item, dress, whatever as it is. You have this
apron.
apron, correct.
Yeah.
And wear that. Remove your pullover because the pullover is very strange. It will suck the
Suck
smell.
the smell, yeah.
And therefore, remove the pullover, wear the apron, and cook it. And after that, and you keep that and wear the pullover. If you are wearing the pullover and cooking it, that pullover smell won't go until you put that pullover into the washing machine. It won't go.
Yeah.
You can put whatever spray, it won't go.
Yeah. And
therefore, take care about this main goal. And second thing is, that's also I had to tell you, most of the youngsters, they are trying to cook in Germany, and therefore they don't know what is the limit of spicy. They had to put something more, something less. It smells so bad.
Yeah.
And you have to be very, 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 very careful. And it is not correct.
Yeah, I mean, everyone, Germans also, they are a fan of Indian cuisine, Indian food. But this is something you need to take care of. I mean, if you're inviting your friends to your house, preparing them some Indian cuisine, keep your main clothes outside the kitchen. Cook with open window, exhaust on. After you cook your delicious meal, serve them in the room, but keep your clothes unsmelly.
Yeah, that is very, very, very important.
Yeah, and also one thing when I forgot about bathroom habits. After you take a shower, Germany is a very dry country. Put some kind of body lotion every time after you shower, or you'll have so many skin diseases.
Some deo here and there, and you had to use lotion. How do you call these?
Body cream.
Body cream or moisturizer.
Moisturizer, yeah.
Moisturizer, yeah. These,
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and body cream, you had to. It is very cheap here. You can buy it in Aldi and Lidl, less than €2, 500 milliliter. And if you buy 500 milliliter for less than €2, it is enough for 1 month at least.
Yeah.
And after the bath, you had to put everywhere.
Yeah.
To your Körper mean body.
Yeah.
Other way, you will have this neck skin because of the dry country here.
Yeah.
It is dry. You can open the biscuit and keep it on the table for 2 days. It will remain as it is.
Yeah, no moisture at all.
Yeah. And it is crispy as it was opened.
Yes, exactly.
Understood. And therefore, it is a dry country. And a lot of Indian, once they come over here, because they don't take care about such thing, immediately they will have, after 6 weeks, I have skin problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, in my first semester, I used to have dry skin, and then slowly I learned from you and things. But yeah, people should know about this.
Yeah.
Also, when we were talking about German punctuality, we also forgot to mention that how important it is in Germany to make appointments and be there on time. Not just with professional people, but with barbers and wherever you go, meeting a friend, they all make appointments and they be there on time.
Doctors, everything, only with appointment it will work. Without appointment, it won't work anything here.
I mean, now there
and
are
even
many...
the Ausländer mean the foreigners who are giving visa, you made an appointment, they will give you the confirmation your appointment. They are writing extra because they know that Indians are coming always late. They are extra writing, come on at least 10 minutes in advance and wait for the appointment. They are writing extra in this letter.
This is an official statement when you get the confirmation email.
Yeah.
Be there 10 to 15 minutes early before the time.
It is because they know that the Indians are coming late, and therefore they are extra mentioning in that confirmation letter, the appointment confirmation letter, come 10 to 15 minutes in advance. With that, everything works.
I mean, nowadays many Turkish and Kurdish people with the barber shops, it's easy. You can go and straight away have your haircut. But again,
it was difficult.
But still, in German hair shops or frizzos, how we say it, you still make an appointment. And even like when I meet my German friends, we have a set date and time at least 2 weeks before, and then we be there and the location as well.
And second thing is, okay, we are talking about appointment and punctuality. Here the appointment we will make. My eye doctor give me the appointment to next 3 months. It is my next appointment is somewhere in December.
Okay.
Yeah. It is hanging on my
calendar.
Fridge there. The name.
The calendar on the calendar.
Yeah, calendar. Yeah, it is there, and therefore the appointment is much advanced. They make the appointment.
Yeah.
They plan it such a way. Even if you are going on holiday, my colleague will say, Paramis, 2025 November, we are going to Singapore for 2 weeks. Next year, November, they already made the booking now.
Yeah. I mean, this is how advanced Germans are. This
Yeah.
is how far-fetched they do
Not
their
like us,
plannings.
they will make the duck, duck, duck in
Spontaneity is not there
very
exactly.
rare, very maybe among youngsters, but still they make the appointment, they do it in very advanced and everything. And therefore, here the appointment is very, very, very important. And for one more thing, I will tell you, if any German invites you for dinner or lunch, breakfast, whatever it is, if they ask you to come at 9 o'clock, go there at 8:55. Don't go at 9:10, because if it is 9 o'clock, mean they will start at 9 o'clock. They don't wait for you. They don't wait for you. Even if we are inviting someone to our house, Germans, for my birthday or my wife's birthday, evening 6 o'clock for dinner. Okay, because Germany, they all have very early dinner.
Exactly, yes.
7:30 maximum their dinner is over.
Yeah.
And 5:50 host is there, 5:55 Lutz is there, 5:55 he Hannelore is there. Everybody will park the car,
Yeah.
and they all come to our house door at 5:58 and they rang the bell all together. At least 10 people come there.
At the same time.
Same time.
And all before the
Yeah,
set
they
time.
all come, and because that the thing is, you must find the park place. It take time. Therefore, they come at least 10 minutes in advance. They find the park corner where they can park the vehicle.
Yeah.
It take time because they don't want to be late.
Yeah. Initially, in the let's say in the first semester when I was here, and I was still adjusting with this appointment schedule. For us as Indians, it's everyone knows we are not punctual. For me to adopt in this, one big thing that helped me was setting alarms in my mobile phone for every appointment. For
Yeah.
example, I have 5 different things to do today. I will set 5 different alarms in my mobile. Everything before, at least 1 hour before, so I can prepare myself and be there on time. So these are some tips and tricks you can use. Calendar is very, very important to maintain in your mobile, at your house, wherever you can. Maintain a calendar and always set alarms for important appointments. Always. This is a tip that can help you adjust with this culture in the initial days. Then you'll be habitual, and then it'll all be easygoing. But still, even old people, they still keep calendar, their diaries, and they note everything down. It's really, really important in Germany.
Yes, everything. Because for me, if I have today 5 appointments, yesterday night itself, in the sticker, I will make 8 o'clock dropping my wife, 9 o'clock here, 10 o'clock. I make the sticker on my steering.
Okay. On your car steering.
Car steering.
Nice.
With
That's
that, I
really
know.
nice.
Okay.
Yeah. Still, like 40 years here and still using some tricks. Because when you are in a different country, you need to adopt these things. And as you say, when in Rome. So do it.
The thing is, you see, you will automatically you will come to this system because the German timing and German working system pressurized you to make such regulations. Because here you had to cook, you had to go for shopping, you had to go to the university, you had to clean your toilet, you had to clean your clothes, you had to iron your shirt, you had to bring the rubbish to the rubbish container. Everything you have to do. Your time, and you had to go for a work, or you had to go to work also.
Yeah.
Therefore, this timing will show you how to
How to manage everything.
how to manage. Because I have been to some these doctors conference,
Okay.
or some workshop. The doctors, they say, for us the main thing is time management. Without time management, we cannot run the practice. Time management is important. 9 o'clock, 9:50, 10, time management. That is very important for them. Without time management, they don't get money.
They don't get money. And one thing that you will learn for sure in Germany is how to manage your time.
Yeah. You have to manage. Otherwise, you are zero here.
You're zero here, exactly.
For an example, if you go to the city hall here, you ask them in 2026, on this November 26 Saturday, we want to have a program. The secretary will, this is booked this Saturday till 2030, it is all booked. After 30, I can give you some free date.
Okay.
But 2030, everything is, even the beginning, I also got shocked. It is like this. And here also, one thing you have to see that in Germany, if you go to the railway station, most of the rain, they will come at 2:34. 1:32. Oh, every minute is mentioned there.
Every minute is
Not
mentioned, yeah.
not round times. Everything is on minute. It is
Yeah.
mentioned.
And even consider the small things as a bus. If it says the bus will be here at 9:21, 9:21
Generally,
the
it will
bus will
come at
leave.
9:21. Generally,
Yeah.
one or other reason not, but generally
I
9:21
would
it
say
is gone.
99.9% at 9:21 it will leave the
Yeah.
platform. There's
is gone.
no deal. I mean, recently people have been observing a lot of delays in the Deutsche Bahn trains and stuff. But again, that being said, I believe it's a temporary thing, and it's very
Some
rare
work is
also.
going on to
Yeah.
it is like that.
Perfect. Now before
Yeah, that's what I told you. If there's someone invite for you for food, dinner or breakfast or lunch, go there at least 5 minutes in advance. Don't go late because they will start
yeah
without you.
exactly.
Yeah.
So now so we're done with admissions. You
And
found
before
accommodation.
coming over here, try in India to use the fork and the
Knife. Okay.
Because
The
knife always come in the right hand and the fork will come in the
left
left hand.
hand. Okay.
With that you can cut it with the right hand.
Yeah.
And fork will keep it and you will cut it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I've seen people
because
eat.
in the university canteen everything you had to eat, you can't eat with the hand.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
had to eat with the fork and knife, and therefore learn it over there
Yeah.
before coming over here.
I mean, even pizza
Otherwise,
they
when
do.
you are cutting, it will jump into the other plate.
Yeah. Even
Yeah.
pizza they eat with fork and knife.
Naturally.
I personally pick it up with the hand and
Yeah,
eat it,
but
but
this is fork
yeah.
and knife that is standard.
Yeah,
here.
this is this is
Yeah.
the culture.
Yeah, pizza is okay, but how can you eat noodle with fingers? Yeah?
There's no chance.
Yeah, and therefore learn it before coming over. With that, you will have some manner over here.
Okay, yeah.
Huh?
Obviously, it's a good thing to learn,
Yeah.
and it makes you professional. Okay, now considering now they are ready, everything is done, they are packed. Now they're coming to Germany.
They found the flat.
They found the flat. Luckily, they learned some German.
Yeah, before founding a flat, I had to give you a small tip also there. There are a lot of people or lot of organizations, forced organization, they are trying to get money from you, and end of the day, you don't get any flat.
Okay.
There are a lot of
Fake things
fake
going on.
companies or fake people, they are trying to
How do you verify something then?
you have to get the address and everything. You can verify the address, everything, whatever photos they have given you, everything in that area and everything. You can see it in the Google. Now
Google
you
Street
go to
View,
Google
yeah.
Map or whatever it is, you can check it. Otherwise, you can ask some of your friend who is already here, because you are coming to Germany not with zero idea. You must be having some friend or some relative, some brother, sister, someone is already here. You have some link over here. Otherwise, you don't come to Germany.
Personally, me, I had zero link.
Generally, I'm telling
Yeah.
you. Generally.
Yeah.
Generally, you don't come here. And a person who is coming, searching alone everything, he must be more intelligent than the others.
100%.
Understood?
100%.
He is much better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And for students who
And therefore, I will tell you one thing.
Yeah.
Be careful with these companies and blah, blah, blah. And confirm twice through some of your friends or some of your relatives, some of your known people, blah. And you try to find out everything is correct. Because we came to know this is not the real situation generally. But nowadays, there are some cheating going on. Nowadays, because of the urgent situation.
Okay.
Yeah. That's also I had to tell you, because
yeah,
of
exactly.
the urgent situation.
This
and
is
it
really
going
crucial.
on. And don't lose your money. And before paying some paisa or anything,
Yeah.
because we had to tell you, here in Germany, they will ask 3 months advance of your rent as a security deposit.
Yeah.
3 months, that cold meter, there is a cold rent. Cold mean here the rent is 300 euro, then the heating charge will come, then the water charge will come, then will the drainage water, that is additional. That I had to tell you, the house rent is 300 euro. This is additional generally for 30 square meter flat. 30 square meter mean 300 square feet flat. It will come at least or 120 to 150 euro additional cost for the heating, water, electricity, etc. It will come another 150 euro additionally. That means 300 plus 150, 450 euro you have to pay.
450 per month. So it's always better when you are finding an apartment. Talk about this. How much is the complete rent or the rent mentioned? Is it just the cold rent? Also, students who come to Germany through us, we have the students that we help coming to Germany. We also help them verify the place they are finding accommodation at. For example, if they think they found a good accommodation in Bielefeld and they're a little skeptical because also they have to pay advance money and it's in euros, we also help them verify that this place or the house owner is authentic and no fraud is going on with them.
That guarantee you can make.
Yeah, that we make sure that
But
no
we
money
are
is
not
lost.
God Shiva or God Krishna, but we will try to support them
We
that
will try.
generally they don't lose anything. One
Exactly.
or other thing can happen. We can't
Yeah.
give 100% guarantee,
Yeah.
but 99% guarantee is there. We will check everything
Yeah.
and we will see the flat and everything and we will confirm such thing.
100%.
Yeah.
Now, let's talk about the main airports. How to reach Germany? Which are the main airports in Germany?
First of all, I will tell you where is your university
Mm-hmm.
and try to come to near that university airport. For an example, if you are coming to near Hessen, that's mean in Germany has different Bundesland. Bundesland means states.
States, yeah.
If you are coming to Hessen, that is Frankfurt area, Hessen, Rheinland-Pfalz, that area Saarland, you come to Frankfurt.
Mm-hmm.
Then your university in that area, you will come to Frankfurt. If you are in South Germany, for an example, Stuttgart, München, everywhere, then you can come to München.
Mm-hmm.
Or if you are in Berlin area, Berlin, East Germany, and you can come to Berlin. There are several flight
Coming to Berlin,
frequencies are there. And if you are in North Rhine-Westphalia, where we are living, NRW, North Rhine-Westphalia,
Westphalia.
then you can come to Düsseldorf. Maybe the price from India, you think that the price will differ. Frankfurt is little cheaper, Hamburg is little expensive, and Düsseldorf is little expensive, Berlin is a little expensive. But even if you pay 50 euro or 100 euro more, that's mean around 10,000 rupees more, but it is easy for you to come to your university area.
Your place where you live,
You are
near
going
your
to live. You are
accommodation.
going
Yeah.
to live. Yes, where you
It's always
accommodation.
easy.
Yes, it is better to don't book that I am going to Germany to Frankfurt. Then you come to Frankfurt and you have to go to Munich and you have to travel 6 hours again by
Yeah.
train and you have to pay 150 euro again.
This was the mistake I made the first time.
Yeah.
When I landed, it was 6-7 p.m. in Frankfurt,
Yeah.
and I
Then
had to
kept a close.
travel whole night, and I reached Lemgo the next morning.
Yeah.
All my 3 luggages,
Yeah.
30 kgs and everything. It
To
was very
avoid
bad.
this, and this is the madness because nowadays everything is on the computer. You go to Google, you find everything in one shot.
Yeah.
In 5 minutes you can see everything. Therefore I will see where is your university, which is international airport, which flight is going. Generally Emirates and Qatar, they are coming everywhere. Emirates is going from Frankfurt, Düsseldorf, Hamburg, München. Emirates is going. Qatar is going from Berlin, Düsseldorf, Frankfurt, München. Therefore, you can Air India, and because your people take the Vistara, because Vistara give more kilo for the students.
For the students, that's
Yeah?
exactly, yeah.
And this is just, but you get more kilo, but here you have to pay for the train ticket and you have to carry all your luggage. As a single person, how can you carry 3 luggage?
Yeah. So just for disclaimer, even if you're coming with heavy stuff and you're trying to manage everything in one go, don't worry. If you're coming with the premium package with us, we also help pick up service from the airports also. So when you come here, there's somebody waiting for you, help you with
Also,
the
there
luggage
you are
and
charging
also.
premium package.
Yeah.
Okay. Sure.
for
That
the
is good.
clients, yeah.
Yeah, that is good.
I mean, obviously, if
Yeah.
there's this kind of service when I
But-
was coming, I would be happy to.
I will suggest whatever package you are giving, you try to get the flight near to your accommodation or near to your universities where you are going to live. That is very important. You can save time, you can save money, you can save lot of stress.
Yeah.
Lot of stress you can
Exactly.
because Frankfurt to Bielefeld, most of the Vistara it is reaching around 18:30, 6:30 p.m. or 19 o'clock. By the main time after the immigration, after the
Immigration
luggage-
takes a long time.
okay,
Long
because
time.
yes, after the luggage collecting at least 2.5 hours you have to calculate.
Exactly.
By the main time you come out 9 o'clock, all these train to Bielefeld it is gone.
True.
Yeah. You
True.
had to wait in every railway station where you had to change
Change,
your station.
And with the luggages.
With the luggage, and you had to wait 2 hours, 1.5 hours, 3 hours. It is very difficult.
Yeah.
And one thing I have to tell you, you tell your parents you can manage you, but if you are coming to Frankfurt or Dusseldorf, we can book the ticket, train ticket in advance. With that, you will get cheaper price.
Exactly.
If you buy on the same day, that is again, it is not like India. Here, if you buy the train ticket in advance, 1 month in advance, you will get at least 50% cheaper. If you are buying today ticket today, then you have to pay 100 or 50% more than the 1 month price.
Yeah.
Correct or not?
Exactly. True.
Therefore, this system you will learn after coming over here.
Yeah, and also all the students that come with us, we also provide them all these hacks how they can save cost and the cheapest and best ways to travel. Because for some people, it's always easy to take a Flix bus, let's say, because they're not that
Yeah,
far.
but the thing is, they have to find where is a Flix bus and how to
Yeah.
get the ticket. Flix bus also, if you buy the train Flix bus tickets in advance, it is cheaper. On the same
Immediately,
day, it is
it's
expensive.
always
It's
expensive.
always expensive, and you have to find where is the Flix bus is. You must have the internet facility after coming
No,
over
that's
here.
why we help them.
Yeah,
That's why
I'm just telling
they,
you.
they pay us
I
money
am
for
telling
it.
you. I am telling you. Yeah.
Yeah.
If I am telling you, and there is other way around also, it is better if people are coming. Let us come as a group, 2 or 3 people together with that each other can earn.
That's always a good thing.
Always
a good thing.
Yeah.
Plan your travels. I mean, there are so many WhatsApp groups for visa for your university. Plan your dates. Maybe come together. You can share your luggage and always. I mean, the more the merrier.